What's cracking, what's cracking, what's cracking? I know it's been a little minute since we've been in the kitchen, baby. Anywho, I'm about to cook me up a little steak. I got my sweet potatoes, yams ready. I cooked these before I headed out to the gym. I got two of those. I also prepared me a little steak for my first meal earlier this morning. But that's morning steak. I'm about to slice up some of this steak, cook it up, get it together, okay? So I can get this meal down. Now, with this prep, I implemented more red meat. What I mean by that is, I don't really eat red meat as it is. I might eat a burger here and there, but for the most part, I'm a fish, chicken type of man. I eat a lot of fish, a lot of shrimp. I eat a lot of seafood. I love fish, so I pretty much eat that on my norm. However, I eat dirty as well. So a lot of my fish, I might fry it up. I use extra virgin coconut oil. I don't use vegetable oil. I use coconut oil, some of the safest, cleanest oil that you would use if you want to fry things, sear things. I started back doing a lot of ground turkey. I do a lot of salmon, a lot of cod, a lot of catfish. Not much tilapia. I don't care for it like that. But now that I'm doing steak, I make sure that I get at least 3 to 4 steak meals a week in, you know, because it helps get that nice, dense muscle. So the way I like to do it is, instead of just frying the whole steak up, I cut a lot of the fat off. Then I also cut my steak into small increments. By that way, it's easy for me to eat. It stays extremely tender that way. And it just comes out a whole lot better that way, because you know how it is when you cook your steak. I like mine well, medium well, rare or medium rare or whatnot. I like it red, pink or whatnot. And when I do it in small increments, it allows me to cook it that way, to where when I heat up some later, it'll just give it that that medium well with the heat up, you know, to cook it some more or whatnot. So I don't have to worry about doing a well done steak, and then when you heat it up later, you got this super overcooked, dry, freaking steak meal. Like, it just takes the whole texture and flavor of the meat out the way. So when I cut it up, what I like to use is Worcestershire. Anybody in the comments know this word, go ahead and pronounce it for me. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read it just like I see this, and I'm gonna say it the same way. Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna get a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Can you dig it? So it doesn't matter if you type it in there, because guess what? I'm still gonna read it the way that it sounds. So I use some of that. I use some of this Creole seasonings, that one. And then I'll just go with a little bit of pepper. I don't put too much on there, because those of you that eat red meat, you know that it absorbs the flavor of the seasoning entirely too much, to where it mess around and be too salty. So let me see, where is my skillet that I used earlier? So we have to get this bad boy together. Now, I have a terrible prop it up. I need to get my tripod situation under control to where I can turn different angles for you guys. So I put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil up in that joint. I'm about to slice this steak up, and then it's bad I can't even show you guys while I'm doing it, but I'm gonna show y'all the aftermath. Me cutting it. I'll show you the chunks that I'm talking about. Like these type of chunks right here. So you take a long, nice, thick, big piece of steak meat, and you just cut it to where it's convenient, because a lot of times I eat on the go. So I like to make sure that it's to where that while I'm driving, it's not dropping all over the place, you know. So that's what's going on. Now, a lot of you guys was like, man, you need to do more workout videos. We have over 500-600 workout videos on there. You know, like, I get bored a lot. I look at my work like you guys look at it. I can only look at so many chest workouts and arm workouts, and they're all the same. So I'm giving it a break. I've been giving it a break because I don't like doing the whole overkill and everything. Oh, and then also I use a little bit of that fake butter I put on there just to give it that extra better taste. Now, what I don't do is I don't count my macros. Why not, Mac? Because I like to eat till I'm full. I don't like to overstuff myself. I don't like to overdo it in no form, shape, or fat or matter. Like, I like to just eat. And every meal is gonna vary. So let's say I eat this and the sweet potato, the yam, and if I want to have me a bowl of cereal shortly after, guess what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal shortly after. Why? Because I get tired of eating the same texture for that moment, and I just switch it up. So that don't work with everyone though, because you guys got to remember, Mac Trucc could drink, could eat chips, could do whatever I choose to without losing pretty much nothing to my physique. It still stayed like, you know, like I'm on a really clean, strict diet. Now, however, I have not been drinking alcohol for it seemed like over 5 months now. I haven't stopped drinking alcohol because I'm quitting. I just don't feel like it at the moment. So I'm just not going to drink alcohol. And I haven't been doing it. And it giving me a better, clearer mindset of watching how my body is transforming and everything. And from when I would drink and prep, the one thing I can say is it's been extremely easy for me to put on weight and actually hold it. You see what I'm saying? So for like the past like 8 days, I haven't took any testosterone or anything like that. Because I'm changing my protocol over to, because I'm about 9 weeks out, so I'm gonna change it to testosterone, Tran E, and some EQ. I'm just changing that up. I'm not gonna throw my tabs in until I'm like 4 or 5 weeks out, because I don't really believe in putting them harsh chemicals of the pill into my body to work so hard to break it down. So that so by me taking the 8 days off of injections and starting a new one, it's giving my body a little short rest. Not only that, it's giving me the idea if I want to stop my oils eight days out and just run tabs on how much of a fullness I will hold. It's giving me that opportunity to see that as well. And so far, what I can say, whether I'm running the oil or not, it's not much of a difference. However, when it comes to my insulin, I moved the insulin from 3 times a day with 3 meals to 1 meal. And I've been doing that for about 4 days. And I noticed that it brought my midsection tremendously back in. You know, this is the push out. This is the in. So it brought it tremendously back in. And it did that within like 3-4 days. So I know that 3-4 days out, maybe a week out, I could slow completely down on my insulin and only use it if I have to fill out when I'm carbing up. So I'm just doing different little things right now since my pepper. Since I am doing 100% my drug protocol, my nutrition. Oh shit, too much fucking pepper. But ain't no such thing when it comes to steak. And y'all hear that? So I'm taking 100% total control over that. So I'm just trying different things. you know? And I think I'm more of a harsh critic on myself than anyone is. So I don't look at myself and be like, oh shit, I look right. Oh shit. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, so I don't look at myself and be like, oh, I look right. Oh, I'm about to win it. Oh, I'm about to. Nah, I'm actually the totally opposite. You know, I could be in a gym and my boy Brian, he loves to flex on me and shit. Brian could be like posing and shit. And I'll be sitting there like, damn, like, should I pose? Should I flex? And then all of this crap. And then I just, you know, I don't have a problem with busting down. What I mean by busting down, I don't have a problem with posing or whatever. It's just I'm a little more bashful to where I'll be like, man, I don't think my body all the way right. Now, the one thing I can tell you guys, this whole prep, this is the very first time where my legs started outgrowing my upper. So I don't know, like, once I start coming down, if it's like, but I'm still balanced, but my legs are slightly larger than my upper, so I'm trying to bring my shoulders out a little more as much as I can with a lot of lateral raises, a lot of wide rows, a lot of wide press and everything. So sorry about that. I'm trying to get this meat together, baby. Oh, I know y'all want to see this. All right, let me show y'all. Oh, goddamn. This guy hit. Oh, shit. Nigga hit Mac in the back of the head with a frying pan. Whoa. Woo. Motherfucker just hit me in the back of the head. Who was it? It was the ghost of Christmas. Nah. I'm trying to hold the phone and flip that damn meat and drop the motherfucker. Anywho, let me see if we can capture some of this thickness that I'm talking about. Oh, I can't really show you guys much. Ooh, look at them rear delts, though. What about them rear delts and them Truccs? Put this shirt on for some of that grease pop up and hit my damn nipple. Oh, shit. All right. So, yeah. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm about to get this steak together. When that's done, I'm going to get one of these sweet potato yams. Now, I cook my yam in the oven for roughly 45 minutes. And they get it nice. Now, I'm going to add some cinnamon on that. I'm going to add some brown sugar on it. And I'm going to add a little bit of fake butter on this. And I'm going to eat that with my steak. And that's going to be meal number 3. So my first meal was steak and pasta. That was headed out to the gym. Then I had a liquid meal, which is protein powder. Let me show you guys the protein powder. Oh, shit. Jay Cutler's brand. I got a lot of Cutler nutrition. I got a whole lot more coming in. Right now, I got a lot of Cutler nutrition coming in right now. Jay Cutler and Drew and my homegirl Vicky, they keep me loaded down on top of my stuff. Make sure that I have everything that I need to have no excuses. So I did a liquid meal. It was protein powder and carbohydrate. Protein powder and carbohydrate. Each scoop is 50 grams of carbs. That's 200 calories. It's clean carbs, like eating rice. It's like eating rice. So I had that for my second meal. Also, I had a pack of Famous Amos cookies with that. So now this third meal is another steak meal. The fourth one is going to be ground turkey and rice. So that'll be meal number 4. I've been just getting 4 meals in. And I have been growing. Been growing pretty good. When I get like a 5th and a 6th meal, it's pretty much like if I eat cereal behind something. Or late night, make something else like around 2 in the morning. Which I don't count that as another meal because that's kind of like a new day. So I only be counting really the first 4 meals. And it's working for me. I was trying to work my way back up to 6 meals. But like when I go past 4 meals, I find myself choking a lot in my sleep because it takes my body a little longer to digest all of the food once I go past meal 4. So that's why I'm not too key on getting more meals in because I'm growing. So y'all know the whole saying and the phrase, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. So I'm about to get to it. I'll holler at y'all later. It's the People's Champ, giving it to you gun barrel straight, raw and uncut, no filter. Those of me that fuck with me, I fuck with you. Those who don't, we'll stay out each other's way, baby. Until next time. Kick, kick, kick.